Hello everyone, welcome back to Pably. The title of our today's video is How to Add Students to a Course in Xperiencify on WooCommerce Order. So the objective of our today's video is that as soon as I receive a new WooCommerce order of a course, automatically the student should be added in the course and student should be forwarded a mail with the login credentials. For this, we are going to create an integration between WooCommerce, Xperiencify and Gmail. To create this integration, we are going to use Pably Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So in Pably, we have the concept of trigger and action. For trigger, we are going to use WooCommerce, and for action, we are using Xperiencify and Gmail. So if you want to learn this process step by step, follow me through the screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video, we are going to learn how to add student to a course, Xperiencify on WooCommerce Order. So for this, we are going to create an integration between WooCommerce and Xperiencify. For this, we are going to use Pably Connect, and as you can see that this is the landing page of Pably, and if you want to open it, you can search for pably.com/connect. After opening the landing page of Pably, you will get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you will get 100 of tasks free every month. But I am an existing user, so I am going to click on sign in. And now it is opening all Pably apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pably. But in today's video we are going to use Pably Connect because we are connecting some applications, that is Xperiencify, WooCommerce and Gmail. So we are going to click on access now. So now it is opening my dashboard, and to start with the automation we are going to click on this button right over here which says create workflow. And as you can see, now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations, and I want to name my workflow as add student to a course in Xperiencify on WooCommerce Order. So now we are going to click on create. And now it is opening the most important window of our automation, that is our workflow window. This is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. By this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the command. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the command of our trigger. So we are going to select our trigger application as WooCommerce. So I'll search for WooCommerce over here. I'll select this. And now we are going to select our trigger event as new order created. And as you can see that it is giving me a webhook URL. So to connect our WooCommerce account with our Pably's workflow, we are going to use this webhook URL. So I'll just read the notes over here. It is saying log into your WordPress admin panel, locate the settings tab. So I'll open to my WordPress. So over here you can see that this is my WordPress account and WooCommerce is a plugin of WordPress. So to connect this, we are going to click on WooCommerce and then settings. And now we are going to click on advanced. And then over here you can see page setup, webhook. So we are going to click on webhooks over here. And now we are going to click on this add webhook option. And as you can see that it is asking me the name, status, topic, delivery URL. So I'll name it as test key, status as active, topic as new order created. So we are going to select the same topic as we selected in our trigger event. So it is new order created. So over here also we are going to select order created. And now we are going to paste the URL over here. So I'll copy the URL and paste it in my WooCommerce. After that we are going to click on save webhook. And now you can see that it is saying webhook actions created and updated. So we are going to open our workflow. And yes, you can see here's a webhook ID. This means that we have successfully connected our WooCommerce with our Pably's workflow. And now we are going to click on recapture a webhook response and we are going to generate a dummy lead. We are going to click on yes. And as you can see that it is saying now log into your application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission. So we are going to do a test submission. We are going to open our WooCommerce. We are going to open home. And then we are going to open this preview store. So as you can see, there are all the products that I have in my WooCommerce store. But I am going to use PHP course for beginners 8 weeks. So I am going to add this to my cart. And now we are going to scroll a little and click on proceed to checkout. And now we are going to enter some details like test user. And as you can see that I've already filled in the other details. So now we are going to click on place order. Thank you, your order has been received. So this means that our lead has been sent to our workflow. So we'll open our workflow and check that if Pabbly has captured the lead or not. And yes, over here you can see that our trigger step is successful. Pabbly has captured the lead. Here's the first name, the last name, address, city, and also the payment method. This means that our trigger step is successful. And now we are moving on to our action step. For our action application, we are going to use Xperiencify. So I'm going to search for it. And over here you can see my application. So we are going to select this. And now it is asking the action event. So we are going to select the action event as add student to a course. And now we are going to click on connect. And again, it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Xperiencify account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But I'm going to click on add a new connection. And over here, you can see that it is asking me the Xperiencify API key. So for this, we are going to read the instructions. Log into your account. You can find the key by navigating to account and then advanced. So we'll open our account. Click on account over here. And then advanced. We'll scroll a little. And over here you can see Xperiencify API key. So we are going to copy this key and paste it in our Pabbly's workflow. So I just copied this key and now I'm going to paste it over here. And now we are going to click on save. And as you can see that we have successfully connected our Xperiencify account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me the email, course ID and some other details. So we are going to map these details. Mapping means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected WooCommerce as our trigger application. So we are going to map the details from the response of our WooCommerce only. So I'll open the WooCommerce response and search for email. We'll map this. And now it is asking me the course ID. So to get the course ID, we'll have to add another action step. So we are going to click on this button right over here between the trigger and the action. And this time our action application would be lookup table. This is basically a feature by Pabbly. And our action event would be lookup table 2. And now we are going to click on connect. And it is asking me the lookup key, label and value. So for the lookup key, we are going to enter the course name. So I'm going to search for course over here. And over here, you can see the name of my course. So I'll select this. And now it is asking me the label and the value. So for the label, I'm going to again enter the course name as PHP course for beginners 8 weeks. You have to keep in mind that your label should be same as the course name and the lookup key that you have selected. And now it is asking me the value. For this, we are going to open our Xperiencify. And over here, we are going to go on courses. We'll search for our course, which is this PHP course for beginners 8 week. And as soon as you'll open this, you can see the course ID over here. So I'll just copy this ID and paste it in my Pabbly's workflow. And now we are going to click on this plus button. And we are going to add another course over here. So we are going to open our Xperiencify. And now we are going to add this course over here, which is advanced. Write the name of the course over here. And then we are going to write the course ID as this. So we are going to again copy this and paste it over here. After doing all this, we are going to click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that we have received the positive response, and over here is the course ID we wished for. So we are going to open our Xperiencify again. And over here, we are going to map the course ID from the response of lookup table. So over here, I'll map the result value. And now it is asking me the first name. So again, we are going to map the first name from the WooCommerce. We are going to search for first name over here. We are going to map test. And now the last name. So I'll again search for last name. User. And now after mapping all these details have now become dynamic and will change with every new order. So now we are moving forward and mapping our phone. So I'm going to search for phone over here and map this. After mapping all the required details and the details I wished, we are going to click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that we have received a positive response, student's email and the course ID. And over here, you can see that we have received a magic link. This is the link we are going to send to our student on mail. So for this, we are again going to click on add. And again, we are going to select action application as Gmail. I'll select this. Now it is asking me for the action event. So for this, we are going to select send email. And now we are going to click on connect. And again, it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Gmail account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. I'm going to click on add a new connection and then connect with Gmail. And now after selecting my Gmail account, I'm going to click on continue. And yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our Gmail with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me the recipient email address. So we are going to map this. I'm going to search for email over here. We are going to map this. And then it is asking CC and BCC. So if you want, you can enter the email addresses over here also. But if you don't, this is not a required field. You can move on forward. And now for the sender's name, I'm going to write Pabbly Connect. And now it is asking me for the email subject. So I want the email subject to be course registration confirmation and password setup. And now it is asking for the reply to. So we are going to leave this too. And now it is asking me email content type. So we are going to select the email content type as HTML. And now it is asking me the email content. So I want the email content to be, I hope this email finds you well. I'm writing to inform you that your registration for the name. So I'm going to map the course name over here. So I'll delete this. Open my WooCommerce and search for course name. So we are going to map this. Has been successfully completed. Congratulations and welcome. So as you can see that I've already drafted the email content. And now we are going to move forward. And now it is asking me the file name and the attachment. So we are going to leave these fields blank. But if you want to attach a file with this, you can do that too. And now we are going to click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that we have successfully received a positive response. Here's the result status, sent. This means that we have received a mail. So we are going to open our Gmail. And yes, over here you can see, I hope this email finds you well. Course registration confirmation and password setup. So this means that our automation is successful. So now we are going to check it once, and this time I'm going to give you a real-time example. So I'll open my WooCommerce. We are again going to click on preview store. And again, we are going to select the same PHP programming. We are going to add it to the cart. And again, we are going to click on proceed to checkout. And now we are going to change the first name as dummy and the last name to be user. And now we are going to click on place order. And yes, you can see, thank you, your order has been received. This means that our order has been captured by our workflow, and then Pabbly has added the student to our Xperiencify and then sent in Gmail to them. So first we are going to open our Xperiencify. Over here we are going to go on students. We are going to search for dummy over here. User. And yes, you can see here's the dummy user with the same email that we entered. So this means that our automation is successful till Xperiencify. And now we are going to go to our Gmail and check that if we have received the mail or not. So we'll open our Gmail. And yes, you can see that we have received the mail over here too. This means that our automation is successful. So I'll just summarize the workflow for you once. For our trigger application, we selected WooCommerce. For our trigger event, we selected new order created. And then for the action application, we selected Xperiencify, and for the action event, we selected add student to a course. After that, we wanted the course ID, so we added the lookup table feature by Pabbly, and then we moved on to our last action step, that is Gmail. So for the action application, we selected Gmail, and for the action event, we selected send email. So if you have any query related to the workflow or the video, you can directly comment on this video. And for a reference, I'll just clone the workflow and share the workflow link in the description box. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now, if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.